just like that, we are off again. Now, I'm recording the car talk a lot earlier than the workout is going to actually take place. Because I actually have a 4th of July event I will be working this evening. And then hitting the gym. So, it is about 4 o'clock in the afternoon right now, plenty of daylight. But by the time the workout takes place and we're in the car later for the post-workout car talk, it will be past dark. That being said, today we get a little change in scenery. You guys will get to see me in my natural habitat, in the place where it all started, back at Free Hundo Pounds. Today we're going to get day passes at the gym in town and go to it instead of driving to the town over to the gym we normally go to. Because one, it's leg day, and they do have better leg equipment at the other gym. Two, it's a hamstring focus day, so I don't think it really matters which gym we're going to. And three, we're just saving on gas and time, because it's going to be probably about 10 p.m. by the time we get to actually gym. So, I hope you guys can hear me and you're not just hearing the AC of my car, because I have it on full blast and I am not turning it down or apologizing for it, because it is currently, let me change my setting here, 98 degrees outside. It feels a lot hotter than that if you ask me, but it is not cool out in the slightest. So AC is needed more than quality audio. I can always fix it later. But, yep, I'm recording this now because I will be less than a minute away from the gym in town after this 4th of July event. So therefore, I won't have a lot of time to yap between leaving that event and the workout taking place. So, do it now, get out of the way. That being said, you gotta play it smart this time of year, because I do still want to enjoy the event, right? I still might grab like a Diet Dr. Pepper from the booth, and a hot dog, and like a bag of chips or whatever. And that's, you're looking at 110 calories for a bar-ass hot dog. 100, I want to say it's also 110 for a best choice hot dog bun. So you're looking at 220 plus ketchup, if you add ketchup, which I do, but typically I use sugar-free. But tonight we might add a little ketchup. So you're looking at about 240 just for a hot dog. So 240 plus like 140 to 160 for a bag of chips. So, not exactly using my calories wisely, you might say. But I've had 2 protein shakes today, 500 grams of chicken breast, and a protein bar. So I have, at the very least, tried to prepare for, I'm going to this event and I would like to still partake in said event and live some life by making sure the protein intake is either already hit or close to it, and that I have enough calories to spend. I do believe this will actually put me 100 calories over for today, based off the math I just did, because I only left about 350, 400 calories in my day. But I haven't done cardio yet. I can just do some extra cardio. On top of that, I'm in a massive deficit for the week. Anyways, if you look at my calorie tracking app, and I'm in a massive calorie deficit as it is. I do believe my maintenance is in the realm of 2,400 calories. and I've been eating in the realm of 1700. Now, here's the thing: is when I'm trying to diet without losing my mind, is I let that be flexible. Because considering my maintenance is 2400, a 2000 calorie deficit, or sorry, a 2000 calories would be a 400-pound deficit. 400 calorie deficit. I can speak. 400 calorie deficit. And so that would still be a decent enough deficit for what I'm looking to do. But I want to kind of start cutting pretty fast, dramatically. So that's why on the low end, I aim for 17. But there are days I do let myself go a smidge above that. So as long as I fall in the range of 17 to 19, I'm happy. Most days I land in 1700. So today might be more of a 1700 to 1800 calorie day. I think we can make that work. The gym we're going to has my favorite stationary bike I've ever used. It just feels good. So I will definitely not be afraid to get some cardio in. My biggest fear is actually getting the content done, because one of the main reasons we just don't go to that gym anymore is it's so small. And I do mean all, the high schoolers like to go late. So chances are it will be a packed gym with someone has brought in their own speaker and the music is blaring. They're all hogging the bench, talking, goofing off, running around. I mean, I've seen them straight up running back and forth and jumping off machines and acting stupid while I've been in there trying to hit shoulders. So it's a group of kids that most of the time I'm able to get a workout in, let high schoolers be high schoolers. This group of high schoolers in our home gym, there's been multiple workouts. I've been halfway through my workout. I'm like, you know what? Coming to the gym in town was a mistake. I'm going to the town over to the other gym I have a membership at, and I will just mid workout go leave, finish at the other gym. I don't want tonight to end up that way, so I hope either they already hit by the time I get there, they haven't hit but don't arrive while I'm there, or they're actually working out. So let's hope for the best on that, because I would like to get a good workout in without losing my sanity. That is one thing I do not miss about our hometown gym, because it definitely has some machines that I like way better than anything the gym I go to has. But the high schoolers at the other gym don't drive me insane. Like, they actually come in and work out and don't act like it's a jungle gym. So I don't get. These kids come in and yeah, they work out, but between sets they are acting just completely a fool, and they don't care that there's other people in there trying to get a workout. Oh, I had the one time they watched me use a machine. They didn't ask if I was done with it. They didn't ask if they could work in. I went to go fill up my water bottle, and right in front of me, the water fountain is not that far from that machine. I can see it as clear as day. They just walk up, take my weights off, take a seat, start using it. I was like, and so I walk over and I said, hey, I was using that. And they're like, yeah, but you left. I was like, I filled up my water, but okay. So I ended up just switching to incline press on an actual bench. So I don't know. They do not have the best gym etiquette, I guess I would say. But they're high schoolers. It happens. So, point being, I'm not looking forward to filming in this gym, because I don't want the tomfoolery getting caught in my video, or them making ignorant comments, just because that's what high school boys do. But enough about that. I think I've ranted enough about that. Boys will be boys. Let's just finish this drive. I got an event to work, and you will see me at the gym hitting some hamstrings. All right. as promised. Bit of a different location today. This is where it all started. This is where the very first workout I ever did took place. We'll start with some light, squeezing hamstring curls. Oh, and we'll work from there. One more. All right, time for your stiff-legged deadlift. If you have not heard this before, I'm going to say it now. Cybex, old model of Smith machine, where it's just straight up and down like this. These almost box, blocky looking ones. Best Smith machines ever built. I do love this gym for having this. Go a little heavier. Oh. Excuse me, I know where I'm going. Bench and the one over there. But it's not, the preacher bench there isn't even bad. It's just that it's so stinking short. Because instead of the seat adjusting, like that one does, the bench adjusts and the seat's almost in the stinking floor. Even the machine ain't that good, but the machine at least is more sitting on that than the actual preacher curl bench is there. So I don't know. I really don't know how much we'll actually do because it's a hamstring focused leg day. So I'm thinking what we did, I really don't want to do that kickback machine. It bothers my knees a lot. That kickback machine. For whatever, having the weight hooked to my ankle kind of forces my knee to overextend while I'm doing the kickback. So it hurts my knee. So I was thinking, what we did, because those were wider squeezing, go back to that and do single leg, and then finish on calf raises. So free hamstring, some calf raises. It's a hamstring focused day. It's not meant to be some insane, we can't walk the next day workout. That's kind of why I put a hamstring workout in, is it's like this is almost a wider leg day that isn't going to completely kill you. And plus, most people just don't train hamstrings enough, and their hamstrings are lacking. So I'd rather have a day where we can give our quads a break and be able to sit the next day and walk the next day. Ooh, those feel good on this machine now. Ooh. A lot better than the other Jim Smith machine. Oh. And just like me, back when I was 300 pounds, standing in the line at a buffet, we are back for more. Now, this time, I'm looking to do a little lighter weight, single leg curls. And I want to just kind of alternate back and forth till failure. I don't know how many sets we'll do. We might camp out here for a little bit, or it may be 2 or 3 sets. But alternating leg to failure. And I think we'll hit some calf raises. Oh, this machine. Oh, God. I definitely prefer the one at the other gym, but it is what it is. Oh, that time was a lot heavier than I expected. Oh, this machine just does not feel as good as the other one. Oh, the other one I can do a 50, 60-pound single leg. This one just freaking humbles you. Oh, with the It seems like the wider you go, the worse the tension on it feels. That cable feels like it doesn't want to go at all. Oh yeah, I remember. Those, when you put the 5s down, it messes with it. I remember learning that lesson here. Yeah, now it feels fine. But now it's really not heavy enough. It's like the 20, because of how this leg curl feels, it's too much. It's not comfortable. I feel like I'm going to tear something. But you can't do 15 because the moment you put one of these 5s down, it janks up the tension on the cable. No, not really. I might have to just throw a 5 on the pin and see how that feels. There's no reason to. See how that feels. That might also squirt the tension. We'll see. Oh no, it doesn't work. Better. Oh, I hate this freaking leg curl machine. Hurts your groin to lay on it. Tension on it feels freaking weird. Oh. We'll get through leg day and we'll make sure not to schedule another hamstring day for here. It's unfortunate because a lot of the equipment in this gym is pretty decent. I want to dog on this gym, but I will dog on this hamstring curl machine. If your gym has this hamstring curl machine, leave. Don't hit legs somewhere else. Don't hate yourself that much, please. If you want to have a good leg day where you can push yourself, find a place with equipment that you like to use. Oh, we only did this because it's closer to home. In fact, I'll do everyone, all 14 of you, a favor. This is the Pro Maxima Strength and Conditioning P5200 prone leg curl. If you read those words, run. Pro Maxima, you know what you did. Be ashamed. Do better. It hurts, like you said, it hurts my knees to curl it. Whoever designed it clearly shouldn't have been designing equipment. Whoever designed it thought they were asked to design a preacher curl bench. And by all means, maybe next arm day that we're here, we'll come and sit down with a barbell right here, and we'll test the theory. Diabolical.
Diabolical.
Okay. That's the last set, not only because my hamstrings are cooked, but also if I have to touch this machine one more time tonight, it may be the last thing I do. That machine might be my 13th reason. Now, I hate to spend the rest of this workout dogging on machines. Well, let me tell you about our friend right here, the calf raise machine. Someone screwed up the lever, like the bar here, to release it. So this thing is booty cheek too. Booty cheek. But it's fine. It still works. You ever want to be humbled by how big your gut is? Sit on this calf machine. Booty. But the leg pump is good. It's okay. Ooh. But so my biggest gripe, I promise this will be the last one. My biggest gripe with this calf raise machine in general is this downward angle of the weight bar just causes the machine to almost unnecessarily push forward on the pads in a way that kind of feels like it's digging into my kneecap and pushing forward if I don't get it high enough up on my thighs. And like I said, someone actually messed up this handle. So you gotta give it a little extra oomph just to get it off. You have to get it higher to start than you used to. So it's still a great machine. It has like the tibia, right? That's what it is. Training, which is nice. Just put these bad boys on and hit some of these. But it's a good calf raise machine. It's not its fault that someone messed up the lever. But I just, you can't go as heavy as I do on the one at the other gym. Because it feels a lot different how it sits, despite being the same basic idea of a seated calf raise. Ooh. Ooh. You can see how that's like right in the way of my knee. It used to fall all the way out of the way. Now it's right in the way. Whew. Ugh. 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 But yeah, this is my hometown gym. This is the one I referred to in one of my first videos as being extremely small. And so that being the reasoning why we go a town over to gym. The entirety of this gym is the size of the weight room at the other gym. So when it gets busy, and by busy I mean 4 to 5 people, weight room's full. 3 or 4 people in the cardio room, most of the cardio machines are taken, and the gym's pretty full. So it's just that other gym, for the most part, is better because chances are, even if it is busy, there's what you need is going to be open at some point during your workout. Whether it be the free weights and the benches, one of the 2 Smith machines, one of the free cable pull downs or rows, the T-bar row, one of the 4 cable stacks. Yeah, so chances are what you need is going to be open. Here, if you're hitting legs and someone else is hitting legs, chances are a machine you need is taken. If you're here and you want to hit chest, there's only 1 bench. There's only 2 benches by the free weights. There's only 1 pec deck. There's only 1 incline machine. There's only 1 decline machine. Someone else is hitting chest will take their gym partner. Chances are something you need's taken. Obviously you can work out of order. But if enough people are here hitting the same thing at the same time, it's kind of impossible. So, unfortunately for us, as much as I'd love to gym closer to home, we were always coming in here when it was busy because that was just the time we were free. And then you can't get your workout done. There was a time we were here and we were working out. This high schooler was here with his girlfriend. No big deal. Who cares? We are hitting incline dumbbell flies. And I think to myself, okay, we're going to go use the incline machine behind us next. I hit my last set of flies. I walk over, I put the weight on the machine, and this high schooler is watching me do it from the Smith machine. I put the weight on, I grab my water bottle, I walk to the water fountain. From the water fountain, I can see that machine. This kid proceeds to get up, walk over, with me watching, with his girlfriend watching, who even said, I think they're using that, to him. Ignores her, takes the 25s off, because I put 45 and 25 on. Takes 25s off, sits down, starts working out. I walked up, I was like, hey man, we were using that. And he just ignored me. So we went ahead and just hit normal incline bench. But like, it's stuff like that and just how small the gym is that has kind of turned me off from working out here. Anyways, I think that will be it for tonight. I'm going to hit some cardio, and then I'll be heading home. But in terms of, I haven't seen anyone besides you and your gym partner in this video, and you said this gym's always busy when you get to come in. Tonight's a rare occasion where we didn't get to come in until almost 11 o'clock at night because I was working that event. But anyways, I'm going to get some cardio done. See you guys later. All right, just like that, we're back in the car. Whew. It is late, very late. So, maybe not the craziest workout, but I would say it was still effective. It's just, I had that event, I was going to work it. Gym partner has work tomorrow. I have to be up early tomorrow. So he reached out and was like, "Hey, I'm just gonna get day passes for in town because I don't want to have to drive all the way to the town over for gym tonight." I was like, "You know what? That's valid. That's fair. I do not blame you. Feel free to do what you want. If you get them, we'll gym there. If not, I'll see you in Cuba." So text me, "Hey, bottom." It's like, cool beans. So we gymmed at the gym we gymmed at tonight. That being said, it wasn't exactly the most planned out thing because they do not have exactly a wide variety of weight machines. And tonight happened to be hamstring focused. So it kind of just, it was never going to be an insane leg day. But it would have been nice to maybe have a little more variety, maybe one or two more movements. But it went well. I got a good hamstring pump, good calf pump. Got to use a much better stationary bike than what the other gym has. So that's a plus. So, oh, I am tired. It's almost midnight. But that is neither here nor there. You know, it baffles me that some people are just like, I don't have the time to work out. No, I mean, you always have the time available to you to work out or to go to the gym. It's a matter of, are you going to take the time? Are you going to put aside the time? I knew I was going to have a weight workout tonight. From the moment my day started, I knew I was having a weight workout tonight. So, when and where I could, I took it pretty easy today. I mean, I still had to chase around 5 foster kids, one of which is an 8-month-old, and take care of my dad. I'm not saying I had like a super chill, laid back day by any means, but I tried not to stress myself out, wear myself out too much. So I still had something to tank for a weight workout. Also, we got to address the stupidity I was speaking in the first car talk, the pre-workout car talk. I said at that event I was probably going to have a hot dog on a bun with chips and maybe one of those tiny cups of ice cream. I don't remember if I said that or not. I remember I said I was probably going to enjoy a hot dog and chips. That I set aside the calories to do so. That did not come to fruition. Fruition. You know what word I'm trying to say. That did not come to pass. I was working the event, got a spare minute to walk up to the food booth and ask for a hot dog and chips. Well, we're out of hot dogs right now. We're going to cook some more. I said, okay, have someone come ask, let me know. I'll go back to my station, go back to work. Go back doing my thing. No one ever comes ask me, but it's on the front of my mind. Like, at some point, I'll go ask so I can eat something for dinner. And that time comes, I finally get to walk away. Hey, I didn't get to eat yet. Can I get a hot dog? We don't have any. They're all gone. For good this time. I was like, okay, that's cool. But we're serving dessert now. If you want cookies and like one of those tiny cups of ice cream that comes with a wooden spoon. And at that point, I was like, no thanks. Not that a hot dog on a bun is nutritional by any means, but I'd rather have that than the ice cream and cookie. Right. I'd rather have what little grain there is in the bun, what little protein and fats there are in the hot dog, whatever fiber might be in the bun, the 0.5 grams because it's a hot dog bun, than just ice cream and cookies. So I was like, nah, I'm good, and walked away. So that did not come to fruition. So if any of you were listening to me talk about that in the pre-workout car talking, like, oh, please, dude, you're on your journey to 160. Even if you set the calories aside for it and hit your protein today, do you need a hot dog? The answer is no. It was more just so I wasn't not eating at the event, and so I could socialize. Because sometimes if you go to events and there's free food and everyone's eating, you don't want to be the only one not eating. So I was like, grab a hot dog and chips while I'm there. I already know that's what's gonna have. I work it every year, and it just so happened they ran out. So kind of ended up doing exactly what I was like. Well, I don't want to be the only person not eating. Oops. But oh well. I also got asked about this a lot. There's a scab here. I have no idea where it came from. I woke up with it. I woke up with a job in tech support this morning, but I'm kidding. But having a hot dog and chips did not come to fruition, which means got some calories left over. It's not quite midnight. Not that midnight hit. The day turning doesn't necessarily mean the day's over. The day's over when I go to bed. Calories in, calories out still apply. So I have enough calories for a protein shake with, honestly, if I want to, 3 scoops of protein. Well, I might scoop up 2 scoops of protein into some almond milk, maybe some water. I haven't decided yet, and just have some protein go to bed. So it all worked out in the end. I will not go without some form of nutrients tonight. We will have 2 scoops of Olay isolate and call it a night. That being said, back to the point about the workout. May not have had many movements, may not have had an insane amount of variation, but my hamstrings are cooked. There was still 12 working sets of hamstrings, and that's fine by me. I wish that hamstring machine felt better. For whatever reason, and you can see it in the video, you got the flat part and the part that comes up. And it literally comes up like a preacher curl bench. And then your legs droop down off of it and under the arm for the weight. And so when you're weighing on that, it's either like pushing in on your stomach in an awkward way, or it's like pushing in on your groin in an awkward way. So you're already kind of uncomfortable using it no matter how you weigh on it. And then for whatever reason, it just does not feel. Because that's the gym I started going to. That's the gym I went to for like 3.5, 4 years. I could never, no matter how much I moved around, every option, every different joint that can be moved to switch where the pad is on your feet, or to switch how high the arm is and stuff like that. Just could not ever make it comfortable. And then now, for whatever reason, when you drop, I think what it is someone needs to WD-40 inside the little round pieces that go over the pole. So that way, because those pieces you can see, they're kind of rusty on the inside. So when you drop those 5-pound plates, the add-on plates, it becomes 12 times harder to move it because it doesn't want to move. Does not want to slide up and down the stack. So I could not find a comfortable way to use it, unfortunately. But workout's done. I still had a good workout, but I just don't understand that leg curl machine. And they have the exact same brand for the leg extension machine. And my issue with the leg extension machine is just that for whatever reason, the pad for the arm of the leg extension, if you put it all the way back to as far as it can go, so you can get the fullest range of motion, gives you that much space, like 4 to 6 inches of space between the bottom of the seat and the top of the pad. You got to try to fit your legs in there so you can do a leg extension. And I don't exactly have small calves. I don't exactly have small legs. So it's very hard to fit my legs in there. But I don't want to move it forward and cut off the range of motion. So you guys don't know what I'm talking about because you're going to get to see it. But I hope I'm explaining it well enough. Maybe we'll have another leg day there at some point. That will be a quad focused or a full leg day where you, because I don't mind having full leg days or quad focused days there because they have like a fantastic leg press. They have that side pecs Smith machine that is fantastic to do squats on. Like, that's one of the only times I'll do squats now because of my knees. And so maybe one day you'll see what I'm talking about when I talk about that leg extension machine. But that thing is really not much better than the hamstring curl machine, which is it's a shame. It's a shame because it is a good yo gym, and I will tell you right now that gym is goated for chest day. They have this amazing upper chest incline machine. It is just fantastic. They have a pretty good feeling pec deck. So me and Brandon were talking, my gym partner, and we were thinking next time we get day passes on there, we should probably shoot for a chest day. And I could not agree more, especially now that we're doing chest and tricep again. They have a fantastic tricep dip machine, a tricep push down machine. Yeah, it feels good. As long as I'm not having a day where my wrist is already feeling iffy, I have those once in a while. It's not very often. But there are definitely some days you just get under the bench and your wrist is kind of iffy and you're like, oh, okay, let's not go very heavy today. I'm going to go put my wrist strap on and we're going to just take it easy. Try not to load up too much weight on it. Still get a good chest pump. Maybe do more flies than presses and get the day done. So, obviously, from having one of those days, a tricep dip machine or a tricep push down machine is not going to feel great. Hello, dear. Hello, dear. You stay over there. Now you're off the road. Okay. Anyways, I am almost home, and you have had the misfortune of listening to me talk for almost 15 minutes. So, if you made it this far, I apologize. I'm going to probably end it here. That being said, harder than last time supplements code JS15. You can get 15% off any of your orders on the supplements on the website. And I will see you guys tomorrow for back and bicep. Probably, more than likely, at the normal gym.